Sometimes you just feel tired, you feel weak. And when you feel weak, you feel like you want to.
What up, guys? Lou here from TSA. Got an interesting question from, and I've actually had this a couple times, so that's why I want to address this in a video format. And something that I've done myself. I know something that's come into play in my life, so imagine it comes into play in everybody's life. But if you're a strength athlete, somebody who's serious about strength training, training for football, hockey, baseball, whatever the sport is, you know your off-season training is important. And usually you have a well-designed, programmed system in which you're crushing it. Weights are getting easier and easier. You're putting up 10 more pounds on the squat, getting that much faster on an agility drill, what have you, whatever it is. So then, obviously, life happens. We don't, you're not gonna say do things besides gym work, but say you have a family vacay, say you're taking a little trip, say you're going for a week, 3 days, whatever the case may be. What do? You do not want to slip. You know, you've put in all this work, you're getting strong, blah, blah, blah. What is it that you do? Because obviously we've all been to different hotels, blah, blah. They're not adequately set up for somebody who's seriously into strength training. Yeah, you could do some conditioning and some body weight training. And if you could get inventive, you could crush some stuff also, but what is it that you need to work on? Things that I've done personally in the past is basically what I always do is I know I have to, say I'm leaving on a Friday, I'll change my training around. I'll change it to be, I might have a heavy upper on Wednesday. Usually I don't train 2 heavy days in a row for myself. I know I can't continue to do that and still make gains. I've learned that over time. I usually have a pretty good time span between there, or I might have a conditioning day in between those, but I'll make it so I have 3 or 4 heavy days in a row. So that's basically, I'll train, say I'm leaving on a Friday, say a Friday morning, I don't know, I'm just putting this out for example, is when you leave, I'd probably Monday through Thursday just train heavy, and really beat the snot out of your CNS or your nervous system. And you want those sessions to be hard and heavy, that you feel fatigued and shot a little, but there's a purpose behind this. So you really want to stimulate the CNS. You really want to get that fatigue feeling from heavy loads. And if you know, you guys know what I'm talking about if you're into this. So basically you want to train heavy up until the day you leave. And yeah, you could obviously add some sprinting, some type of metabolic work, whatever it is that you want to do. You want to stay on top of that. So once you leave though, now you're going to treat this as a deload. Once you're out on vacation, you're in Hawaii, I don't know where you're at, wherever you're at, you get what I'm saying. Now you're going to treat this as a deload, but you're still going to exercise. You can still exercise. So what I want you to do is get inventive, hit some sprints, some body weight work, obviously pull-ups, push-ups, squats, lunges, everything you can imagine, depending on your level. If you could hold handstands, whatever you want to do, whatever it is, we all know that you can get creative with body weight work. So go into some, if you want to get into some stretching, mobility, whatever. Understand that this is your time. You do not want to stress the CNS. Now you want to chill. You want to bring everything back into balance. So ideally the how, you do as you feel. What do you want to do? Do you want to work out in the morning? You want to work out in the evening? It's your time. I mean, obviously, you know with that. And nutrition, whatever it is that you've been doing, if that's an issue for you, if you've been following a game plan, obviously make some adjustments to follow your game plan. If not, I'm a big proponent of intermittent fasting. And if you know anything about this, it's basically going for long periods of time without eating anything and using the body's hormones as a pathway to nourish our bodies and stuff. And we know you go for long periods of time without eating, and then you go a period of time with eating. But that's basically what you're going to do. So the key is that you want to stress the system, really stress the system before you leave, and then use the vacation as what it's supposed to be, about recovery and chillax, have some fun. Don't worry about the weights. You've done your job. Keeping a couple days away from from heavier loads is not going to kill you. It actually could make you a little bit better. But that's something that I've done, and I've always found that, like, I've done powerlifting meets and strongman meets, and literally, say the 4th or 5th week in, I'm feeling really good. My weights are going up. I've gone on a week vacation, done this exactly, come back, and it's not like nothing ever happened. It's nothing, you know, it actually did me some good. The key is to relax and chill, and I hope this helped you out. Subscribe to the channel up top, and I'm gonna get a lot more info for you guys.